For problem 5, we want to determine the shape, center, and spread of the sampling distribution for a quantitative variable. It is known that IQ scores are normally distributed with a mean value of 100 and a standard deviation of 15. We are going to take a random sample of 20 people. Recall that the statistic for a sample mean is x bar, and we need to determine its shape, or if it will be normal in this context. In this problem, we know that the population is normally distributed, which means that our sampling distribution will also be normally distributed. It does not matter that we're only taking a random sample of 20 people because the population is already normally distributed. We don't need to have a sample of size 30. The center of this distribution should be the same value as the center of the population. We know that the population mean value is 100, so our center value will also be 100. When we go to find the spread of our sampling distribution, we need to be careful and not just write down the spread of the population. This is a key mistake that many students will make. Remember that the standard deviation for our sampling distribution is equal to the population standard deviation divided by the square root of n. Remember, we have to do this because we become more sure of our results, or we should get a smaller standard deviation when we ask more than one person to be part of our sample. So even though the population has a standard deviation of 15, we need to take that 15 and then divide it by the square root of 20. This will end up giving us a spread of 3.34, or a standard deviation of 3.35, not 4. So, we will have a normal, bell-shaped and symmetric graph because the population is normal. We will have a center at 100 because the population center is at 100. And we will have a standard deviation of 3.35.